What's going on, and welcome back to the RTG. And if you have been following the series, you should be aware that after every single weekend league run, we go and reset the team to allow opportunities for other players to prove themselves, to figure if they're good enough to get into the next Fut Champ side. So before you go and spend 2.8 million on massive upgrades, I wanted to give Diogo Jota a chance, being a free card. Maybe he's going to resemble that Madison effect where I wasn't expecting him to be as good. So Jota, give him a go. And we're also going to be going down the Bundesliga route today. And there's a reason why, because I couldn't resist this evolution. Extinct Monster Right Back. This is a card that's going to be staying back in a right back position. It's Ryanson. I faced up against him myself and he looks like a monster and he's 30,000 coins. So I thought before it expires or I can't get my hands on him, just go and snipe the man, bring him in, and I've done it. Completed. And I'll show you his stats in a second. It's a quality looking card. But there's not really too much to dislike about this man. Like 30,000 coins. He's going to stay back with a 4-star weak foot. He has good enough pace because he's going to be in a defensive area anyway. 94 aggression and 90 strength. It's just bonkers, really. 57,000 with an anchor as well. Perfect. Grimaldo's coming in for chemistry to the other Bundesliga boys. And I also want to try out a centre back. Let me show you. Composure reactions at a good level. The pace is basically perfect, what you need on a defender. 97 jumping. Defensive stats already looking quite nice. And he's got block, jockey, and slide tackle. And he's 6 foot. 80,000 coins for some reason when his cheapest bin is 77. Well, I bought him for 74,000. What do you think of this for the Fut Champs playoffs? I know I've already said it. The Kingsley Coman's finishing is really inconsistent. So I will most likely sub him out for Harry Kuehl because we haven't used this man in time. But the defense is something different. We have what I believe is going to be an improvement tackling wise on Theo Hernandez. Maybe pace and like physicality won't be as good. He looks great. Hincapi. Or is it Hincapié? Don't know how you say his name, but he really does look OP. And then this man that I spent a couple of hours grinding, Ryanson. I genuinely think he's going to be insane, and he better be. And I do worry for Jota's pace, though. 83. It's not great, but his finishing is there. He can dribble. He's got 5-star weak foot. So I'm going to be using my 4-3-2-1 still. And then during the week in Rivals, I'm going to try a 4-3-3 attack. I promise you, I'm going to try that formation. So that's why before we go and buy like Hanson, Trailblazer, maybe we need to buy a cam. So, well, she also is a cam. Anyway, Fut Champs playoffs. Let's go. First game with our new squad. And we're coming up against an SBC solution. Nah, it's all right. He's got some dangerous cards. Kone, Cole, Vinny, the GOAT of Fut Champions. Kone. Just go, go. Back to him. Kone! Start. Oh, God, he hasn't started my scoring. Jesus. Got a 5-star weak foot as well, so I shouldn't really have to think too much in front of goal with him. Lovely Lima. Lima started off playing well. And a good pass. Oh, now that's fantastic. 5-star weak foot. I think he was starting to move his goalkeeper. Jota. There it is. 5-star weak foot, finally. 3 chances he's had, though. I think maybe put together... Through... Grimaldo. That's not realistic. In real life, he's been banging goals in for fun. Chip it early. You've got that. Jota, finesse. Interesting. Didn't think that was going to go in. Lima was standout in that first game. And Jota, he feels all right. They don't know how overpowered this card is. Blanc. Oh my God, Blanc! Shoot then! Oh, come on. You've ruined it for everyone. Madison. People think I'm joking as well with this Madison card. I posted out a tweet the other day, and the amount of guys that replied to it, all girls, were like, nah, he's crap. 5 back in the Fut Champ playoffs. This guy's desperate. There's Madison player of the month. Isn't that weird? We were just speaking about him. Oh, now Lima's good. He is. He's come in for Bellingham, which is just a huge ask, but Lima really is playing well. A nice pass. Oh, Salah across. Mo Salah. Yeah, fair play, Lima. You're doing well. Little flick. Kingsley. Ah, man. Kingsley, I didn't know. It's a 50-50 with you. Edison, Guardiola. Oh, wow. Okay, that's serious. Is that going out? Oh, love. Oh, there he is. Good. And he's got the pace as well, maybe, to carry it for us. Through. Little Boro. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Finesse. All right, fair enough. That was good. Seemed like he was about to spoon it, though. If I really wanted to. Oh, Jota. All right, well, his power shots have been pretty good. So I just wanted to butt in real quick because what you've been seeing are the attacking plays, the assists, the goals, and it's all good. But one of the main reasons why we went down the Bundesliga route in the first place was because of Ryerson. This is a card that cost me 30,000, keep in mind, and the Lorente is one of the best fullbacks on the game. So I have just to compare, you know? But looking at the performance, I am overall a little bit disappointed. He's not terrible, but with the physicality increase, the defensive awareness being 90, I wasn't really getting that from the cards. And it might be a case of just using him again and grow to enjoy. But the connection was great. Other players in this side that I'll speak about were awesome. But Ryerson just didn't really click instantly, which is a real shame. So I will test him out again. But the chemistry that I was thinking of maybe getting to the Hansen as well, and then giving other opportunities for the Bundesliga players, it is just upsetting. And I spent 30,000 as well, plus the grind of doing the evolution in the first place. But we are still in a good position to go 10-0, so let's focus on this. I built this team just for a little bit of fun, but we're in a position to go rank 1. But I'm still sticking true to this build, and I'm not changing anything. You know, it's got us here. Let's finish it. Bonu, oh, we're against Neymar. Yeah. And then Salah. Oh! Haters on Twitter about my Maddison. I don't want to hear it. No, I was trying to do a drag back, I'll be honest. Didn't perform it. Salah again. Oh my god, we've done it, boys. Is this rank 1? No, we got to wait. It's like VAR. We've done it. Wow, I'm well happy with that. Building this team that is much weaker than what I'd usually use. Rank 1 in Fut Champions, rank 1 in the Fut Champ playoffs. That there is pure consistency, and I love it. Let's start with the Mega Pack, though. We're looking to gain maybe just a special version of a card. We take informs, we take promos, we take anything right now. At an 85 Gundogan, I probably should save until tomorrow, because the 85s are so cheap. In fact, he's an 86, so that's already a really nice pull. 50k time. It's going to give out. It doesn't look like it, but I do sense maybe a cheeky little dangler. One of those informs. How about Koulibaly and I can try him out? I don't mind using that. Chiellini, no informs. 100k, here we go. 100 rare players pack right now. 100,000 coins. This would have cost you maybe 20 quid. Oh my. That's a lot of coins, but I thought it was going to be an icon design. I think you can even Evo him. I won't. I definitely won't be Evoing him because he sells for like 40k. So a load of coins made from the Fut Champ playoffs. He's 30k now. How come he's come down all of a sudden? And we've got loads of rares to put into the upgrades that I will do now. We're using some of our Fut Champ playoffs rewards into another Team of the Week pack because we always need these as a requirement. So it's the best of both. Heung-min Son. Ollie Watkins. Ooh, do you know what? It's quite a nice one. I reckon he was about 200k on the market. 80 plus times 10 and a 100k pack. Even better. Very nice. Or maybe not. An 84 plus times 5 or a 100k pack. Probably 84 plus times 5. Listen, this is good. 80 plus times 10. Let's rip it. Any promos about EA? You've been kind to me, though. Over the past couple of days, you have given me some real good cards. And that's going to be a Kimmich, isn't it? Well done. 88 rated Kimmich. Phenomenal. That is just such nice fodder. Really appreciate that from an 80 plus times 10. An 84 guarantee. Usually though with the 84 guarantees, it's like one of the worst packs. So it's going to give me Odegaard, which is nice. And a double, potentially. Nah. Still very good. So back to back, an 88 and an 87. That's worth paying the extra coins to finish off the objective. So Golashi, Dudek. And no danglers. Rank 1 in the Fut Champ playoffs, which is pretty nice. And with what we packed, we made roughly 50,000, which is sweet. But these two that we purchased, they're gone. For Ronaldo, we pretty much made coins as well on. But looking at how he performed, he was great going forward. He gave me a little bit more of like a controlled vibe and feel over the Theo Hernandez and linking up with Kingsley Coman, who was surprisingly good in that run. And defensively, he does make some nice, like, strong challenges with that anticipate. But with the overall play, I'm still finding myself wanting to go back to Theo Hernandez. Like, if I'm putting together the best team possible to push for a rank 1 performance in Fut Champs, I'm going to use Theo over Grimaldo, which is such a shame because I still can't get rid of the guy. Like, he's good, but he's sometimes annoying with, like, how he dribbles. I just want someone better, but I just haven't found that proper replacement yet. But Grimaldo is solid for the price if you're going down that Bundesliga route. And Hincapié, hope I'm saying his name right, he does have that anticipate. Oh, no, sorry. He feels like he has the anticipate, but he's got block, jockey, and slide tackle. He does really make precise challenges, but he's not giving me that Thiago Silva vibe of, like, holding his ground as easy, like, AI-driven, more overpoweredness, just, you know, without having to control him as much. That's just how I feel. I'm not as comfortable with Hincapié like I am Thiago Silva. He reminds me very similar to the Ledley King. They're both very good defenders and they can clutch up well with their recovery speed, but I just prefer the whole Virgil van Dijk, Laurent Blanc, Thiago Silva type defenders this year. So that's just my take on it. You guys might really like him, and he is quick, so he got us 10-0, so he must be good enough. But the connection was beautiful, and it allowed some of these players to really shine. But Jota, I just don't believe he's reliable enough to want to take him into a weekly squad or even just use him in general. Like, his finishing did seem so weird. Some of the finesse shots, like outside the box, I took a strike and it went in, and I was like, damn, like I wasn't expecting that. So he seems like he can produce some magic in like key moments, but for some of those basic finishes, he was just finding it really difficult. He doesn't have finesse shot. He doesn't have really any of the shooting traits. So, you know, you got to keep that in mind. But the 5-star weak foot is clutch, and he will score some nice goals. So I don't mind him for free, but he won't ever be in my side ever again. Kingsley Coman weirdly performed very, very well, even scoring some nice finishes. I love him on the ball. It's a shame, like, if he gets a promo card, then I'll absolutely be all over him. He's very good on the ball. And Lima was quality. He was standout. Because usually I'd be using Bellingham in the centre mid position, and you know how good he is. He's complete meta on the game. This Lima is fantastic. I like just the way he just found himself in good areas to intercept. He was fast enough, like, good card. And unfortunately, Ryerson, like I explained, he's been a bit like, he's all right. He is good, but he's not what I was expecting. So we're probably just going to whip him out and redo the team. But we've got the Icon SBC coming, and you're going to be seeing that tomorrow. So the Icon, if we can pull like a Butcher or something like that, like there are so many, like seriously now, there are so many insane players that we could benefit from, and that will save us a ton of coins, and then we can seriously splash the cash in like other positions. But who would you recommend for me to use in the left back spot? Like, I want someone that is better than Theo Hernandez at tackling, dribbling. It doesn't have to be as quick, but just more a balance, and just so I can, you know, hold possession a little bit easier in those areas. And then, of course, the striker, the centre back, we're going to fix it up everything over the next few days. But thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed this episode, thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye. Take care. Peace.